Hi everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. This recipe I'm about to show you is for homemade turtle chocolates. Having said that, you can do it with or without nuts in it. I use pecans. You can do it with dark chocolate or with milk chocolate. Just like with any candy or chocolates, it's important to have a candy thermometer and a timer. Now let's get started. Now start with a pot on the stove where you melt 1 cup of butter and add 2.5 cups of brown sugar, then half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup of corn syrup, and 1 can of Eco brand milk. And add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now you have to be careful about doing this on the stove with a pot directly. You can, but the temperature it needs to get up to about 245 degrees Fahrenheit. So having said that, it will scorch on the bottom if you're not careful. So I transfer it over into a microwavable bowl. Use oven mitts because this will be extremely hot and you sure don't want to burn yourself. So make sure that your bowl is a large one, because the mixture, when it starts to boil and bubble, it will double in volume. You will microwave it on high. So this is going to take a bit of time going back and forth between the microwave, making sure that this is up to the temperature of close to 245 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, this is how it's supposed to start to thicken up. It's looking more candy-like and the texture that you're wanting it to be. So I put parchment paper on cookie sheets and I take and sprinkle a few pecans on one, and I leave just the blank parchment paper on the other cookie sheet so that I can do some that's just caramel. Then I take the caramel mixture and just pour little blobs over top of the pecans. Then as the mixture is cooling off, you can take it and shape it even more with your hands. Now then, once the caramel has set, you will go ahead and melt some chocolate for dipping. I am doing both the milk chocolate and the dark chocolate. Now I'm using chocolate bars for this because I find that the texture of the chocolate works best. Now we melt this in the microwave as well. It only takes a few seconds, up to a minute. Check it frequently, stir it often, and just melt it, don't cook it. Now this can get a little messy, but I just get my fingers right in there and take the caramel and dip it in the chocolate and just move it along quickly so that you get it done before it starts to set. Once they're all dipped, you store them in a cool place. And the reasons for this is to avoid the fat bloom. The temperature is important because too cold or too warm causes fat particles in the chocolate to rise to the surface, and it turns to a white powdery film on the outside. So there you have it. Turtle chocolates, and they are extremely good. So thanks for watching, and until next time, I hope you enjoy this recipe.